Hey everybody, it's me Fifa87. Welcome back to my channel, and I have today another squad builder to show you. Today we are going to talk about the Serie A. Serie A used to be a very good championship to see. It was very good. The Milan from Kaká, you had the Inter from Mourinho, Juventus, which always have been such a powerful team. In the last few years it has declined, but in the recent years it's starting to get some more attention again, and that's very positive for football, so we don't focus only on one league. I like to start with the Italian league. I remember 2 years ago when Ronaldo went to Juve, I started with the Italian league because in my head I was going to pack him. Never did. Well, I lie. I did actually pack him at the end of FIFA when he was kind of okay to use because all the teams were very good. But I think this year we do have a very nice team to start FIFA with, using Serie A players, but it's not as good as the other years, especially when it comes to the midfield. But we are going to analyze that just now. So guys, let's start, and let's start with the goalkeeper. Perrin, Perrin. Perrin has always been a good goalkeeper. As you can see, he has some crazy reflexes. This is a very good goalkeeper to start with. If you go for Serie A, it's very good, as you can see. Diving is 82, nice. Handling 82, nice. Reflexes 87, great. Positioning, not the best. So if you can find a cam style to boost diving, handling, and positioning, it's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect to start. It's going to be a very good goalkeeper. Right back, Bruno Perez. I'll be honest, I don't know which team this is. Probably some team that got promoted. But you can see his pace, 88, 84 acceleration, 92 sprint speed. That's good. His physicality is not the best. He has have some nice stamina, but strength and aggression is not that good. And his defending is not the best. But for a 77 player, well, we can't complain that much. But if you put a gladiator, which won't be the best, sorry, if you put a gladiator, won't be the worst thing ever, because it's going to boost him to the 80s, and he's going to be a good defender to start with. Then you have Nkulu, oh, from the Cameroons. I think that's from the Cameroons. I hope I said that right. Don't grill me, please. Don't grill me. He has okay pace at 70. Defending is very good, and his physicality is also okay. I would suggest that you put something to boost his pace and his physicality if you can. So yeah, put an anchor on him so you can boost the pace a little bit, the thing a little bit, and the physicality. So it's going to be very good to start with. Then you have Murillo. Murillo is he's okay. He's okay. He does have some decent pace. He has decent defending. He has very good physicality with the jumping and the aggression. You can put the shadow on him, and he's going to be very decent to start with. Just one tip: the market hasn't closed yet, and when you see this, the market hasn't been closed yet because it's going to close on the 5th or 6th. I know it's the 6th in Portugal. I don't know if the rest of Europe is in the 5th. But Smalling is very connected to Roma, and he might go there. At the moment that I tape this video, there is no news about that. But in case he goes to Roma, I really would suggest maybe you put Smalling instead of Nkulu. Okay, that's just my tip, just in case he goes there. Then on the left back you have Mario Rui. I think the left back for Serie A is like the right wing for the Premier League. You have this great player to be the main one, like Salah for the right wing in the Prem. Here on the Serie A, I think is Alexandro. If he stays, because there's been rumors that he might leave. He might go to Inter, he might go somewhere else, and Alex Telles from Porto might come. I know United wants him. I heard PSG wants him. I've read that Juve wants him. We'll see. But if Alex Telles comes to the Serie A, he's going to be the top tier left back that you'll want on your team. But in the start, unless you are very lucky, at the start I think Mario Rui is very good to start with because he has good acceleration. Sprint speed not that good, but he has good acceleration. His dribbling is good if you need to get out of a sticky situation with him. His physicality and defending are not the best, but that's where the gladiator style comes in, and you'll be able to boost the defending and physicality, and you'll have a good left back to start the game with. Lozano. Everyone remembers Lozano. Lozano used to be terrible 2 FIFAs ago when he was at PSV. I was going to screw it up now. But at PSV, I remember playing with him in FIFA. He was so good. Last year, he was good as well, not perfect. This year, he seems to be very good to start the game with. 93 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. Shooting 75, not the best, and dribbling 81 with agility of 90 to start with. I would really suggest that you put the sniper on him to boost the shooting and the dribbling, and it's gonna be just good. I think it's sniper, not remembering now, but boost the shooting and the dribbling. Then on the left, I would suggest Gervinho, far from his heyday when he used to be at Arsenal. He's still very good to start the game with 90 pace, 91 acceleration, and 90 speed. His shooting could be better, but 78 positioning, it's good. I would put a finisher on him because it will boost the shooting. He already has some good agility, but it will raise his physicality as well, so he gets stronger. This is my biggest problem with the Serie A. A good center, a defensive mid. I could go with Nainggolan. Despite the fact he's a cam, I could go with Nainggolan because he has a very good defensive stat, but I think he's going to be one of the expensive ones. I have him below on my sub list, but I don't think it's the right one to go with because it's going to be very expensive. You have to put a shadow on him to boost his pace and to boost his defending. The physicality is good with 83 stamina, but I think there's a very big serious problem with CDMs on the Serie A. Yes, you can go with Rabiot that I have down below. Yeah, you could go with Rabiot, but remember, he's French and he's from Juve, so Calcio, Calcio, wherever the name is. So he's going to be expensive. That's why I have this Vecino at the start. Then for Cam, I put Bernardeschi. He does have a decent pace. He does have decent passing. He has very good dribbling for the start. His shooting is not the best, so I would put a hunter on him to boost the pace and the shooting, so he gets better finishing and better positioning. But again, Cam is it's not a very bad position to have on the Serie A. Strikers, you have to go with Muriel. As you can see, is very fast, 86 acceleration and sprint speed 90. His dribbling is very good. His shooting is very good. He just doesn't have the physicality. You can either boost the shooting and the physicality so he gets more aggression and strength, or you can boost the shooting and the dribbling. That you'll have to decide. But if it was me, I would go with shooting and dribbling. Osimhen. Osimhen is another player, for me at least, he's a trendy player because he was very good last year at Lille. His card was very usable in last FIFA. Especially I remember the man of the match, not man of the match, sorry, player of the month for the Ligue 1. That was very good card. I remember I had him. Then he had, I think it was a once to watch, which was also very good. Oh no, it was the at the end those upgrade cards that you could do, the pink ones. That was also very good that you did the objectives. Now I forget the name, but that was a really good card. His shooting is good, 81 positioning, 83 finishing. His physicality is good. I would put a finisher on him because his pace is already good. Unless you want to put acceleration, then I would probably say a Hawk, so the pace, shooting and physicality would be good. As usual, when I make a league team, I like to put subs. So goalkeeper, if you don't want Perrin, I would go with Consigli. His 80s on the main stats that you want, diving, handling, reflexes and positioning. So in a sense he might be better than Perrin because you can boost the reflexes and positioning and diving to the 90s. So but remember he has 83, so it's less 5 than Perrin. and it's only one more positioning. So it's your choice. I went with Baron because I've been using him for so many years. But you decide, guys. Romagnoli. Again, not the best pace, good defending, physicality, has some very good aggression. But the problem is he's 83. People might tend to gravitate towards him because he has a higher stat. But you can probably put him instead of Nkulu if you want. Defensive mids. It would be Nangolan, like I mentioned before. Look, very good defending, very good physical. The pace is okay. You put the shadow on him, he's going to be very good defending. For the offensive mid, yeah, this is a hard one for me. But you could go with Rabiot, not the best pace. Okay dribbling and not the best shooting. But again, you decide. I would go with Bernardeschi. For the right, I would go with Lazari. He's very fast, as you can see here. He has good dribbling. But he does kind of remind me of Podenso with this bad shooting. So you'd have to improve his shooting and his physicality. That's what I would do at least. Gozens, like we saw in the Mannschaft team, he has good pace, he has nice physicality. Shooting is not the best, so I would probably put a hunter on him to put pace in shooting and just bomb to the front. If you use him, of course, instead of Gervinho. Then, another striker that you use. Belotti has been good in so many good games. He has great shooting. Look at his finishing. 88. Like the stats go down because of the 70 for the long shots because it's 67. But maybe this would be a good guy to start with because this stat tricks a lot of people. This finishing is good. This positioning is really good. Acceleration does need a boost there, and his physicality is good. I would put something to boost his pace. I put a hunter on him. Let the meme roll. Put the pace. Put a hunter for the pace and for the shooting. Guys, if you manage to make a hybrid, I think if you use like players from the Serie A, like this Belotti is it's a nice shout to put in. I'll be honest. Or if you're lucky enough to get an Italian icon, I think Belotti is a nice way to go and it won't be that expensive. If you want to make a Serie A team, you can go for it, but remember it's going to be very, very tricky. And that's the video for today, guys. Later I will put another team, a national team, maybe Brazil probably, or Argentina. I will see how it goes. I will let you guys show up later so you see what it is. Thank you for showing up at my stream. Not my stream, sorry, I've been streaming a lot lately. Thank you for showing up at my channel. Please drop a follow, hit the bell icon so you know when I'm going live, and leave a comment. I would like to know your opinion, guys. Thank you very much. Peace out.